We continue refining our roadmap for 2022 from the tech team perspective. So this is both the engineering and product team. And we are moving full steam with the direction that Rob provided us, which is to follow the easiest path to opening the Horizen ecosystem as soon as possible. A part of doing so is growing the team with to increase capacity of our team, and doing so in an intentional way that's not disruptive or counterproductive. Right? We want to have growth that is productive and not just growth just for sake of growing, because you have activities that may not be. We want to make sure that we are onboarding everyone effectively.
We have all parts of our tech roadmap, at least there on paper, the critical things that we want to work on, really prioritized with, again, like intention. This is a word that Rosario used that I very much believe we need to do going forward, because what we work on next will matter a lot, probably more so than at any point in our history, because thus far we've been working a little bit on inertia, knowing that we have to open up the ecosystem as a programmable blockchain instead of just being strictly a cryptocurrency-based blockchain. So now that we're up to this point, we have to be very thoughtful about what we're going to focus our resources on, and we need to make sure. So the big thing that I want to point out here is we want to make sure Zendoo isn't just a massive code delivery, but it's also usable and useful from day one. And that's really where the roadmap and priorities are being developed right now, cultivated. So we have almost everything there. Just need to do kind of a final review and get this synthesized a little bit more so that we can open it up to community discussion. But I think you guys are going to be really happy with the emphasis on what are we going to do to really make this system useful with tools, libraries, supporting documentation, things like that. We're going to really open things up, including very, very important things like having a restricted certifier option for when Zendoo goes live. People can actually grab the SDK and launch a useful product with it and not have to wait for Lattice to be delivered some months later, right? So the big goal is we want it to be useful from day one. We want to make sure that it's a rational, like optimized priority list so that we're focusing resources where they matter most. All of those things, and then really focusing on core competencies and what's going to open up the ecosystem versus just business as usual that we've been doing just because, again, inertia. So we want to get out of that mindset and really focus on productive, rapid deliveries.